Today's episode is brought to you by Gustafson and Sons Towing, located at 29 Davis Road in Milanville, Pennsylvania. Gustafson and Sons Towing can handle a variety of services that you may need. Aside from 24-hour towing, they also handle winch outs, long hauls, shed moving, small or medium storage container moving, lockouts, jump starts, emergency roadside fuel delivery, and roadside emergency tire repairs. Got a junk car that you want removed? He'll buy that too and get it off your property. Go ahead and check him out over on Facebook at Gustafson and Sons Towing, on TikTok at Gustafson Sons Towing, or give him a call at 570-280-5890. If your car needs a ride but your wallet doesn't, call Gustafson and Sons Towing, 570-280-5890.
All right, y'all, it's the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts Podcast.
Welcome back to another fantastic episode of the NDT Podcast. What's going on, guys?
So unoriginal. Gotta be creative, bro.
Nope, because the last time I tried to be creative, y'all didn't like that. So I'm just gonna.
We didn't like it. We liked
We
the
just
changing F words.
Like-
Nope. Done.
Justin, what was the one I used last time?
I can't fucking remember.
Farcical.
Welcome to another flirtatious episode.
Oh
of
my
the
God.
NDT Podcast.
Daddy, chill.
What is up, baby? How we doing tonight?
Flirtatious.
It's like Jared knew that was coming.
Jared, did you tell someone in his ears that he needed to know? Is that what you did?
He whispered sweet nothings to me.
So he's flirting.
Allegedly.
Understood.
Allegedly. So how was your holiday, guys? How was your weekend?
It came, it went.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, it's just Thanksgiving to me. I know I'm going to be a really unpopular opinion with this. It's just another day.
It's just a roadblock on the way to the real holiday. See, and this is my point. Okay, y'all are like, oh, give Thanksgiving a chance to get here first before you start with Christmas shit. Yeah, but listen. This is your reaction already. You're like, it's gone. It's Thanksgiving, whatever.
Thanksgiving
good
has
food.
one day. Christmas has a whole season dedicated to it.
Yep, deservedly so.
See,
Time to be merry.
Christmas to me is meh. Like all the holidays anymore are just meh.
It's because we're older.
Nah, listen, man. I
Like,
still
I
love
went
Christmas.
years without putting a tree up. My kid talked me into putting one up last year.
See, that's bah humbug on your part.
It's not bah humbug. It's just there's no reason for me to put one up.
Man, I was blasting Christmas music at work today, bugging the shit out of everybody. All the Scrooges were upset. And I
Gotta
said,
do.
let's get you in the spirit, baby.
Gotta
Let's
do it.
go. Yes, man. Well, anyway, I mean, my Thanksgiving was pretty good. My niece came up from North Carolina. It was a nice surprise. She decided like 2 weeks ago she wanted to come up. And we had a nice time, nice visit. I still had to work Friday, and I had to work Saturday morning, which it didn't make sense. It was deader than dead. I didn't need to be there. The guys I had there didn't need to be there. Pointless. So I didn't get as much time as I would have liked with my niece, but that's all right. I'll see her again in the spring.
Did I freak her out?
She scared the shit out of her. She got really nervous at first until the kids, told her who you were. Aaron, did you tell Justin about this story? Because I didn't tell him about this story.
I did. I told him for you guys watching. So I saw Corey's kids out at the Dollar General Black Friday. I was coming home from New York from seeing my mom. And I stopped in Dollar General and I see Lena and I see Eli. Where's your mom? She's home. Lena was just so cheery. And I'm like, I know Corey's working. So I got closer to them, like, well, who are you here with? And then this woman starts walking towards them. And I'm like, who are you? This is my cousin. I'm like, oh, okay, good. Like, I just not used to seeing them without one of you guys. It was just awkward for me.
It was really fun to hear the story from my niece's perspective because she said you got in between her and the kids. And I looked at her and I said, yeah, that's the law enforcement officer in them.
Yeah, it wasn't
It's just like
those two.
It's instinct, man. It's just instinct.
It's just you get to know people's routines. And like I said, I don't see either one of them without one of you guys. And when I ask where's mom, because I knew you were working, well, mom's home. Then for like a second, I'm thinking they're not walking this far. Who brought them here? So
yeah,
I should have led with that question. Who are you here with? Not just where's your mother?
Seriously, instinct kicks in. That's all it was. Sarah said she cooked all day and then ate for 10 minutes and left. See, I don't know. We got there a little bit early so that Alex could help with the cooking, and we spent a little bit of time there after the fact, mainly because I couldn't move. And you know, I don't know, man. I'm a nice guy, so I want to have a little bit of everything that everybody cooked, and I don't want to be rude. And people bring pies and this and that and the other, and I got to try every one of them, and then I hate myself that night. And the bathroom hates me the next day, so it is what it is. Dude, I went into work the next morning, right? The first thing I did at work the next day, I went around to the bathrooms and loaded them up with toilet paper. I'm like, I'm preparing for the day. I know, listen, the guys at my job, they'll go through 2 rolls of toilet paper in a day. Fucking Thanksgiving, you know damn well they're going to use it. If you guys are watching this, you know who you are.
My son.
That's gross.
Interesting.
My oldest had an entire plate of food, turkey, the works. Then he takes a biscuit and puts turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, and makes a sandwich out of it. Eats all that, gets another massive biscuit, sweet potatoes, and marshmallows. The stuff was oozing out the sides. I'm like, dude, you're going to have diabetes before you get away from the table. I don't know how these kids eat I don't know how we used to eat the way we did.
Yeah.
Dude, one plate and I'm good.
It's the same when I go to the Chinese buffet too. Like when I was a teenager, I could house 2 or 3 plates at the buffet. Nope.
Not
one
anymore.
Good plate and I'm done.
Oh, my cousin's in here. Hi, Jeannie. My cousin's telling me I'm old.
Hi, Jeannie. It's nice to see you. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for supporting, Aaron. I appreciate you. So yeah, now we're on to the good holiday. And it's funny because as I was on my way home from work on Black Friday, I noticed a couple of people putting Christmas lights up. And I thought to myself, you know, we're ahead of the game. We're the real OGs. We're the real ones because we had our lights up 2 weeks prior.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But I want to do it. I want to do it.
So I'm going to finish up my Dollar General story because I don't think I told either one of you guys this. So Friday night was the Santa parade in town, and I dressed up as the Grinch. So to start off with what happened with the kids, and then I'm running around, and you're going to find out what I bought. It was really awkward. So I go up to
I know this.
the cashier. She's like, "What's this for?" And I'm like, "It's for me." I had to buy eyeshadow to blacken my eyes because my Grinch mask doesn't cover my eyes all the way. So I'm literally standing there with eye makeup, and she was just like, "This is awkward." I'm like, "You're making it awkward. Just like, let's go. I got to buy this shit and get out."
Sarah says our outdoor Christmas lights were up 2 weeks ago. You put them up that long ago too, Jared? That's awesome. Did she do it? She did it, guys. She did it. To be fair, I'm not the one that put up my lights either. I got home from work one day and they were up, and I roll with it. I roll with it anymore. Listen, if you have a longer season of being bright and merry and cheery, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Don't let the haters hate. Leave them in their own lane. It's all right. Throw that shit up. Okay. Sounds good. Justin, nothing exciting happened over the holiday weekend?
Holidays are holidays. My kid made me feel old.
Oh, by turning 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
Jarrett's got the picture you were requesting, Corey.
Yes. All right. So let's show this picture of our guy Aaron at the Santa Parade Friday night. Hold just 1 second, and it's right there.
See, I had to darken my eyes because the plastic wasn't all the way. It looked really weird with just the white.
Love it. I love it. So how was it on Friday night? How was the parade? Yeah.
So I did steal this kid's one candy cane because it was one of those fruit ones, the cherry ones. I loved them. So I grabbed it and the kid starts laughing. The dad was laughing. And then I just gave him one of the peppermint ones that I had. But I mean, I don't really want to make it sound bad, but some of these people, like, can you take a picture? Can you take a picture? And I'm like, I'm trying to keep up. Johnny Gustafson was out there with me. He drove the truck, and his wife Heather and I were trying to hand out as much candy as possible. At one point, someone actually grabbed my arm and drug me back towards them and knocked all the candy out of my arm. And I was like, yo, I lost it. I was like, listen, this is not what this is for. I picked everything up, threw it in the bucket, and I stormed off. And everybody was laughing, thinking I was like acting, but I was legitimately pissed. Like, don't grab me.
Them, that's why.
Well, you know, the craziest thing about that too is for the Santa Parade, it ends at Central Park for the Christmas tree lighting.
Right.
So if these people wanted a picture with you, that's all good and well, and it's wonderful. That's what this is all about. And I'm sure you'd be happy to do it at Central Park where it's all done and over with.
There was like 6 other Grinches in the parade. I wasn't the only one. I want to say I was the most fun one.
Oh, probably.
One of my guys that I work with was standing right at the beginning of the parade route. He had no idea I was in the parade. He was right by the Mirror real estate office. I made a beeline right for him and his kids. His kids start screaming. I tackled him, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy!" And I got up and just walked off. He's like, "Dude, that was awesome."
That's fantastic.
Yep.
When did they realize that it was you?
A couple of people I had to tell in their ear because, like, you can't really talk through that mask. I didn't put my makeup on. It was too cold. Like, I have actual face glue that my mouth will move with the mask, but I wasn't getting all that crazy with it. But a couple people I had to tell, like Sammy and Janito, if you're listening, that was me, buddy. I don't think you heard me. So I pick out people that I knew and would screw with them a little bit and just took off. But it was a good time. It's just I didn't appreciate getting grabbed and held onto for so long. Like, I was really ready to fight people.
Yeah, that is kind of...
What the hell?
That's from the Jim Carrey Grinch movie.
Yeah, he comes out of left field with this stuff. I love it.
Yeah. No, I don't know. That's a personal boundary thing too. Like, you're not gonna go up to someone you don't know and start grabbing a hold of them. That's assault, brother.
Yeah, no shit.
Come on, man.
Protect.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Anyway, on to the next. So I came up with an idea for tonight that I think is a lot of fun. And I can't wait to hear some of the laws that are still on the books today, maybe not enforced, that you guys might have found, because there's a lot of good ones. I came up with this for a post the other day. And I was like, dude, there are a lot of good ones. Maybe we could bullshit about this stuff. So what is one of the best ones that you found? What's up, Aaron Simmons? How you doing, buddy?
Guy, I had fun last night with them. They were a blast.
Yeah, if you guys did not check out the show last night, the Executives View over on Facebook and YouTube hosted our guy Aaron down below to chat about Survivor Series and War Games. this past weekend's WWE PLE. So if you missed it, go back and check it out over on their page. Again, that's the Executives View. It's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
All right, I'm going to start this because I've been laughing about this all day.
Yeah, we'll start with more mild stuff, and then we'll work our way up.
Yes, because I have.
We might want to put our logo up there in the corner at some point.
Maybe do it now.
Yeah. Some of these are ridiculous.
So I'm going to start with the state of Alaska. I have two that kind of coincide, and I'm going to put the disclaimer out there. These laws must exist because something somewhere somehow happened.
Yes.
So the first one is you cannot push a live moose out of an airplane. It says this particular law prohibits pushing a live moose out. Its unusual regulation addresses concerns for both the welfare of the moose and safety considerations for people on the ground.
Challenge accepted.
I'm trying to figure out what would have prompted that law, pushing a moose out of a plane. Was there?
I want to find the news report on that.
A hunter?
You said Alaska, right?
Yep.
Did they have some sort of state militia where like, this was some kind of, I don't know, trial run that strapped parachutes to a moose and
maybe they were delivering it from a snowstorm.
That could be too.
Like a stork.
Like a stork. Like you got a packed mule, you got a pack moose, and they're just dropping them off.
Yep.
Pushing them out of a fucking plane. How would they even get them on the plane?
What's a moose doing on a plane?
That's what I said. Something had to have happened somewhere. And here's the second part.
How are you pushing a moose?
Oh no. It is illegal to give a moose any alcoholic beverages in the city of Fairbanks.
It doesn't say anything about outside the city.
Right. This is not Alaska's only oddity, specific moose related law, as you will see more. But these were the two that really stuck out to me.
I'm glad that they have so many laws revolving around moose. Mooses? Mooses?
I don't even know what the plural. Probably just moose.
There's moose. Like deer is deer. Moose is moose. Moose, right, Justin? Moose.
Jared's looking it up. What's the plural form of moose?
All right, so that's another good one though. Like
Christian confirmed
you
it's
can't
moose.
give it alcohol inside the city.
Have you ever seen a deer after they eat some of the not so ripe apples?
Yeah, the fermented fruit.
They get drunk.
They get drunk.
So I haven't seen that.
That's what kind of spawned that.
It's like a bull in a china shop, except it's a moose in the city and it's just rampaging. Like,
or a moose got
absolutely insane,
hit and died in the city, and they did toxicology on it and it had alcohol in its system.
Like I've seen a squirrel completely drunk and a raccoon completely drunk. Those videos were fun. I think Aaron's about to fight. That look.
Yeah, that's a bad look. Put them live. Just turn it. Just turn it. Just do it.
This is
do I turn the camera?
Live shows, man. I love it.
So here's what I did. This is where the argument started. I gave my son money, and I told him,
"That's your first mistake.
This is petty cash. I need exact change in the receipt." Okay. I gave him a list of what he needed to buy. He just came back. I gave him the coins, and I crushed the receipt in front of him. I muted my mic. I said, "I just wanted to make sure you didn't spend the rest of my money." And he says, "Screw you." And now he started with it. Get out.
Moose.
It's a moose.
Right. Corey, what else you got?
All right, so mine, I'm going to start really simple, really mild. I mean, Johnny says there's nothing mild about you, but I'm going to try my best to keep it mild. Opie says, see, during the annexation of Alaska, they were dropping moose from a plane on the Eskimo to take over their territory. Bro, maybe. Like the moose are like bombs. You imagine them hitting the ground and just...
That's awesome.
Well, just imagine this too. Imagine the Eskimo looking up and seeing moose just flying down at them. What? Like, I can't imagine what that would be like. Like you've seen the
rack first and spear people in the head with their ailer.
You've seen the images and the videos of these like the port cities when fish are falling from the sky because of, I don't know, like a bad storm, whatever the heck is going on, water cyclones. Or like the movie Sharknado, right? Like Sharknado.
Oh, that
sharks just come flying in. I still haven't watched it. I really should, for educational purposes, research. But yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what that must be like for the Eskimo. Must haunt their dreams.
You imagine me looking up like, there's a moose. We must be
fucking moose coming down.
We're under attack.
What the fuck is that?
Is that where they came up with the idea for Moose Tracks ice cream?
I can't.
Moose squashes an Eskimo. Make that into an ice cream flavor.
Yeah, that's where the snow comes in too, right? Vanilla ice cream, and then
yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, so we'll go real mild. I want to keep it to PA for a few of them, since that's where we're living. So the first one that I see that I think is interesting, and it's nothing too crazy, nothing too exciting, but it's for a reason. There is a Pennsylvania code that says a child's bedroom may not be more than 200 feet from a bathroom.
That's correct.
That is a code.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, a parent drew up that code and they're sick and tired of their kid pissing all over the hallway and everything else because they can't make it to the bathroom in time. Like, I'm surprised that's actually on the books. Now, Jared, if that was an actual code on the books down there in Virginia and you were going to inspect these places, is that something you would look for?
Well, first of all, my question is,
how do you
who's got a house that's 200 fucking feet long?
Yeah. That's a good point.
So what specifically, like, are you guys asking? Like, what?
So it says that a child's bedroom may not be more than 200 feet from a bathtub or a shower and a toilet.
No, we don't look at that.
Like, that would be insane.
Like, there's certain
house.
codes, but the distance between when you build a house, there you can't tell whether or not it's going to be a kid's bedroom.
Yes, exactly.
So we don't
That's the
enforce
question
that
I was going to have, man.
Except in the blueprint, it says master generally, right? So
the only requirement
would every other bedroom be considered a child's bedroom?
No, it's just a bedroom, and the only requirements are usually a smoke detector. There's a few things about closets, but there's no requirements for how far it can be away from. Yeah, it's
200 feet is the size of a little league baseball field. If your house is that long, we need to have a different conversation.
Yeah,
because there ain't no kids there anyway. Unless it's
You're right. You're right. Rated R.
Oh,
Rated
God.
That's a big ass house.
Honorable mention. You're also not allowed to barter your infant children in PA. You may not use them for bartering purposes. No matter how much they piss you off, you cannot barter them. But it just says infant.
We've all threatened it.
I've got two in double digits, so I wonder what the legalities are on that one. A little bit older.
I have two issues.
Just claim it's religious purposes.
Religious purposes. Oh my God.
I have two issues with laws in PA. The first one says all fire hydrants must be checked 1 hour before all fires.
We better have a good schedule going, man.
And the second one is something I really want to talk to the Game Commission about, because it says you may not catch a fish by any other body part except the mouth.
Your mouth or the fish's mouth?
It's open to interpretation.
I mean, I found one that just says, catching them with your bare hands is illegal.
Maybe
so.
I don't know, snagging them with the hook in the belly. I don't know.
That's what that's for.
No, you got to use your mouth like you're a dog or a bear. Because you can't use your hands. That's illegal.
Right. You may not catch a fish by any other body part except the mouth. So you have to either catch the fish in the mouth, if I'm reading this wrong, or you can catch the fish using only your mouth. You can't use your hands.
Yeah, that would
I have
work
to get some clarity on this.
Okay.
We need a professional.
Yeah.
Someone called the game commission.
I have to ask a lawyer.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all legal
I would
interpretation.
think it pertains to the way you catch the fish.
Probably.
Because New York State for salmon fishing has that. Like, if you bring
can't just
one
throw out
in,
the treble hook.
yeah, if you bring one in and it's hooked anywhere but the mouth, you have to release it.
See, I was thinking what
And
Alex
they
was saying.
will fucking hammer you for that.
And another law in Tennessee referring to fish is it's illegal to catch a fish with a lasso. Whatever they do in Tennessee is weird.
With a lasso.
Bro, if you can catch a fish with a lasso, that's a skill.
Yep. This is all right. We're going to stay one more fishing law. This is Ohio. Okay. I think it's Ohio. Where is it? Yes. This is impressive and this is skillful. It's illegal to fish for whales on Sunday.
Where? What?
Ohio.
Are there? No, because the Great Lakes don't belong to.
There's no whales in the Great Lakes. The whales are in the ocean.
Maybe they once were.
So, I mean, maybe they're referring to
in the last 200 years.
I mean, maybe.
Ohio is a landlocked state with no access to the ocean. So if you can find a whale on Monday through Saturday, go right ahead.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that's a lot like Pennsylvania. You're not allowed to hunt mountain lion.
There are mountain lions in PA.
There's none. There are no mountain lions in PA.
But according to the Game Commission, there's none here.
Bullshit. I've seen them.
I just want to take a quick second to apologize to anybody viewing via Twitch right now. Your comments are not popping up for you, but we do have it monitored. We're all straightened out. Fires on top of shit. I got you. Yeah. So Alex had said, "Don't dangle your dingle to catch the trout." That's probably bad news. We don't want to do that. We do have a connection to the Game Commission. We can ask. Maybe. I don't know.
I'll try to find out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My God. There's a lot of good ones. And there's also a lot of weird ones, man, that I'm finding. There's a lot of weird ones. Like, you're not allowed to sing in the bathtub, which kind of pisses me off if I'm being honest.
In PA?
Yeah.
Now, does it mean while you're in the bath, just like in the bathtub, or taking a bath?
Or you were showering in the bathtub.
It says you might want to think twice before belting out a tune while soaping up in the bathtub. It is illegal to sing in the bathtub in Pennsylvania, according to the Bathroom Singing Prohibition Act, passed in 1969 to force performers to expose their talent. I don't know. You're not allowed to just sing in the shower or in the bathtub. You get your ass out there on karaoke night. We want to hear your beautiful voice.
Not from your shower.
You have to. What? No.
Jesus.
Well,
imagine if Nia Jax lived in PA.
No. Bad, Aaron. No, who's the radio DJ that's going to be on Main Street on the 14th?
Oh, what's his name? Crap. I know him too. I know his name.
Which
does this every?
It's a DNH one, or is it Cares? It's a DNH one, right?
DNH. George Schmidt used to
George
do it.
Schmidt.
No, he's not the one that's doing it. It's the other one.
Crap.
I don't remember his name, but he's going to stand out there in the bathtub in the freezing cold taking a hot shower until they raise $25,000. So you're telling me that man cannot legally sing in the bathtub?
I'm gonna go down there, stand there the whole time, and if
Adam.
he sings once, I'm gonna call the cops.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Be like, it's right here. It's in Pennsylvania code. He cannot sing while in the bathtub. He can't do it. Adam Owens. Is it Adam Owens?
No, I don't think it's Adam Owens.
No.
I'm going to look right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is going to bother me.
I'll freeze if I look. But stand there with the
that fucker's
the law
freeze
on your
when
phone.
He showers on Main Street.
Yeah, it's a little colder than normal. Ridiculous. Got to keep it PG. We'll keep it PG for a little while longer. Alaskan laws. You cannot put an animal in the back of an open vehicle. I'm not too upset by that one because that one, like, you shouldn't really have your dog in the back. I remember when I was a kid, man. What?
Michael G. Stanton.
Stanton, that's it. Oh my God. Michael G. Stanton.
Yes.
So I mean, guys, that's a good thing to support. So make sure you go ahead and help them out. Over there at DNH. But yeah, man, when I was a kid, as far as the not having an animal in the back of an open vehicle, yeah, I get it. Because when I was a kid, my dad had our dog in the bed of the truck, and this dumbass jumped out while it was moving. So
where was
I
the
get
one?
it?
Well, that's on the fucking animal. That's just a stupid animal.
Okay, so here's two animal law ones since you brought this up regarding vehicles.
I mean, that's important.
In Massachusetts, gorillas are not allowed to sit in the back seat of a car.
For why?
I don't know. It just says they're not allowed. This one bothers me. This is in Montana. So there's a weird law that Montana, you cannot throw a ball outside. So that explains to me, there's no professional sports franchises in Montana. But
they have college football.
Yeah. So this is very strange. I want to know what happened, but it's illegal to have a sheep in the cab of your truck without a chaperone.
So my guess on that one is this sheep had to have driven the vehicle, or at least took it out of gear.
This law is intended to address the safety and welfare of the sheep,
not the people that it might destroy on its.
So I want to know what these farmers are doing to their sheep when they're driving.
Speaking of sheep, Jared, do me a favor. You want to talk about sheep and the farmers and what are they doing? Jared, can you find an image or a short video of a shaved sheep from behind, please? Please.
Oh no.
Please. Guys, you're getting a lesson today. You're learning about all kinds of different laws across our country and the great state of Pennsylvania. Yeah. But if you want to know about the sheep thing, we're gonna find out about the sheep thing.
I can't.
Why?
What was the one before that again? Before the sheep?
Well, gorillas are not allowed to sit in the backseat of a car.
In Massachusetts.
Yep.
Massachusetts is not generally known for their gorilla population. I'm wondering,
maybe something escaped from a zoo.
If this is like a situation like the movie Sing.
Maybe. This one from California is illegal.
Yes.
It is illegal to eat a frog if it died during a frog jumping competition.
It's a warrior's death, I guess. You got to honor it.
Frog jumping is super popular in California, with the biggest competition being held annually in Calaveras County. But if one of the frogs meets its demise at any point in the competition, its body, in quotes, must be destroyed as soon as possible and may not be eaten or otherwise used for any purpose.
A vegan wrote that law.
Or somebody whose pet got eaten.
Oh, poor Kermit. Oh, no. I can't, man.
Oh, some of the stuff I was trying so hard when I was reading this today to not laugh. I was crying.
Destroy the evidence. It's oh my god, you can't eat it, man. It kind of is like, you know, you got to give it a warrior's burial or something. You got to honor. I don't fucking know. I'm trying too hard to figure this out. That's too
Have
much.
you guys ever seen a giraffe in Georgia?
Virginia at Busch Gardens
outside of a zoo?
No,
because apparently it's illegal to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole or a street lamp in Georgia.
Where would you tie it to then?
On its neck.
Another important question: where does the tie go?
Where does the tie go?
Is it up high or is it down low?
We'll have to go to Georgia and find out.
Because I mean, I would put it down low, not at the top of its neck, right, guys? Scoobs wants to know: is it legal to have a gorilla as a pet in general? Dude, I don't know.
I wouldn't want one. Those things get nasty.
Well, as long as you're not trying to intimidate it or act like you're its master, like you're above it. I don't know. I was just watching some videos a couple days ago about these tours that they give in Africa, and these people want to, you know, take photographs with the wild gorilla troops and all that, and you know, there's some like wildlife photography and shit going on. As long as you bow your head as they come near you, you're supposed to be okay. Supposed to.
I don't know.
I mean, that's a wild animal. I know that I do not want to fight a gorilla. That's for sure.
Definitely not.
It's not even a fight.
Sarah getting into this. Female wrestling is illegal in Salem, Oregon.
Wow.
That kind of sucks. You could talk about that tomorrow night a little more if you want.
What if
How bad
WWE's
that
going to
is.
go there?
What's it, a population of 10?
Yeah.
No, I know it's not Salem, Mass. It's Salem, Oregon, but maybe they have the same kind of issue where, you know, they think that women that wrestle are witches or something. I don't know. I do want to fight a bear. But that's because it keeps trying to get my trash and it pisses me off. I don't like picking up trash in the middle of the road at 6 o'clock in the morning as cars are flying by me. Not fun. Not cool.
Have you seen it?
The bear? Yeah, I've chased it.
Oh,
Like a dumbass. I've chased it.
Let's fight him.
Get rubber pellets.
I want to get a paintball gun and buy those pepper rounds for it.
Pepper balls.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I mean, I go out there with nothing in hand. I don't go out there with a bat, with a pistol, nothing. I just run out after it.
Pepper ball's probably going to piss it off and it's going to come back for you. You want to scare it, not make it angry.
Nah, it's not going to want to have that. It's not going to want that burn going on.
Oh.
No, my God, no. Oh, it's ridiculous, though. It's ridiculous. I saw a video the other day of a sheep after it's been sheared, and it's like this person's just videotaping it waddling away. And these fucking sheep have dump trucks. It's ridiculous. One of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
Why are you looking at a sheep like that?
I'm not looking at a sheep like anything, but it's
you
it's
just said that these sheep have dump trucks. You were looking at the sheep like that. Why?
I'm gonna go back to the law that's in Montana.
You need to see this video. It's hilarious.
No.
This law was written for Corey in Montana. It's illegal to drive a sheep in the cab of your truck without a chaperone.
You guys are ridiculous. The ammonia does not help for that long.
No.
See, Alex saw the same video. They have big asses. It is ridiculous looking. It is hilarious. You have to see it. You have to. If I had to see it, you got to see it. I'm going to keep the other joke I had to myself because I don't want to piss off Meta and YouTube. So I'm going to hold on to that one in the back pocket.
Justin.
Ooh.
Jeannie just hit on your one, Justin. A pickle cannot be sold unless it bounces. We were just talking about this pre-stream. Justin, does your pickle bounce or?
I don't know.
Does your pickle bounce? Jesus, guys. Jesus. In Arizona, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub.
What's with you in
That's sad.
bathtubs tonight?
I mean, I don't know.
That's
It's just the
cool.
ones that I'm finding, man. That
Did you-
one is oddly specific too.
Did you see the other Arizona law pertaining to animals? Hunting camels is prohibited.
There is a desert, right?
I just don't know if I've ever seen a camel in Arizona.
Opie. Fuck. Oh my God. It's illegal to throw a ball at someone's head for fun in New York. Well, that's not fun at all.
We're gonna have to test that one.
That's terrible.
May or may not have done that during a baseball game or two.
The sign, Justin, right? The sign. Right?
Justin's a little
Yeah,
slow on the
if you-
trigger today.
No. I
It's catcher sign.
that's not where I was thinking. But yeah, that too. I was thinking about testing this law next time I go to New York with Aaron.
Oh God.
I'm staying away from you.
Justin's gonna
like
throw a ball and
baseball,
Aaron's gonna run.
Just like stop and grab like a
A
one of
beach
those
ball or something.
kids' balls. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as we're
Go-
walking down the
I
street,
mean-
just turn and
Choose your words, bro.
And he was concerned with me in the sheep video.
I'm so sorry.
We cannot get canceled on Facebook again. We can't. We cannot afford that.
it's not what I'm.
Oh
no.
my God. I'm pretty sure that
Jesus
throwing a
fucking
ball
Christ.
of any sort at anybody for any reason is assault. So
mean,
I
it
love that it's so
depends.
oddly specific.
I'll do it right in front of NYPD though.
All right, Chris has one.
I'll throw a ball right at Aaron's head for fun and see if they do anything.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, okay, we'll film it and see if the cops come arrest you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll tell them it's a social experiment.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
I'm with
that's
it.
a great YouTube video. Let's do
I'm
it.
with it. Okay.
Oh, Chris, I pointed that one out earlier too. It's illegal to barter infant children in PA. Now, I also pointed out they don't say anything about teenage children.
Justin, this
So-
is another one we have to try next time we're in New York because I was wrong about this too. And I actually looked this up. Jaywalking is legal as long as it's not diagonal. So you can cross the street out of a crosswalk, but you can't cross the street diagonally.
Huh.
No fun. It is quicker, so it's a little safer to go in a straight line.
Yep. So I'm going to try that too after you throw the ball at my head.
Okay.
I'm finding such weirdly specific laws. In California, it's illegal to whistle for a lost canary before 7 a.m. I mean, I guess it could be annoying. But where's the law about no lawn equipment that early in the morning either? That's
Right.
fucked up.
But the birds are already chirping at that time.
Yeah. Daylight, man.
But so if you lost
Genie. Oh my God. It's illegal to have sexual relations with a porcupine in Florida. We have reached that point in the show, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
we are
pretty
about
sure
to
there's
go
a law
off the
about
rails.
gators down there too.
Talk about getting poked.
Somebody in chat find us that one. Find us the law regarding sex and gators in Florida. We need to find that one. We need to find that law. Research purposes only, Facebook, okay? YouTube.
It's illegal to have an unmarried couple live together in West Virginia. Sarah, that was one of my next ones to warm up to my final one, but I'm not doing that one yet. It's the best one.
North Carolina has that same law. I'm surprised West Virginia has that law.
I'm not.
Oh man.
There you go. I hear banjos. Paddle faster.
I mean, they live together from the time they're young, don't they?
Bro.
We love you, West Virginia. Chris says in Alaska, it's illegal to whisper in someone's ear while moose hunting.
Yep.
Again, oddly specific.
Everything is related to moose in Alaska.
Yeah. Like someone had to be whispering in someone's ear and made them fuck up their shot or something.
Like, here's another one. Moose are not to be viewed from an airplane. But you can apparently watch them falling out of the airplane.
Yes.
And this one I thought was
illegal
weird,
too. That's illegal too.
This one I thought was weird. Kangaroos, this is Alaska, are not allowed in barber shops at any time.
It had to have happened once, right?
Yeah. Just
like they're not going to just come up with a random law. That had to have happened.
Yep.
Is Alaska one of the 5 states that you don't need a permit to own a kangaroo?
Oh God.
How the hell's the poor kangaroo going to survive up there, dude? They're going to die.
I mean, if you're bringing it into a barber shop, it probably stays in the house.
That's true. We're just here for a trim, me and my buddy Joey. Trim his pouch a little bit.
Make sure you buzz his chest hair too. This dude's looking all buff. He's got a fucking bodybuilding competition this weekend. Yeah. That's it.
Did I ever tell you about the time I got to pet kangaroos?
You got the pet kangaroos?
Dude, all right. So,
okay.
The Delaware County Fair in New York. It's in Walton, New York. There was this black fenced off area with this black tarps, and it said the kangaroo experience. And I said to the guy, what is that? He goes, it's $10. You go in for a half hour. You hang out with the kangaroos. I'm like, there's no way. He goes, yeah, for real. I said, they're live? He goes, yeah. I said, well, those things box. And he's like, yeah, you can't fight the kangaroos. So I'm like, but I want to go in there. He said, you can go in there all you want. So I went in, and dude, it was one of the coolest things I've ever experienced in my life. Like, I got to hold a baby Joey, and this one kangaroo came up. I'll have to send the picture to Jared. This one kangaroo is like my best buddy. He put his head under my armpit, was just sniffing my chin. Like, they're really gentle animals. But the one, I stopped petting him, and he started punching me in the arm. And I looked at the guy, I said, see, he's picking a fight. He goes, don't fight the kangaroos.
Don't do it. You'll probably lose.
Yeah, it was disappointing, but it was funny. I'm going to try to find that picture now.
Chris said kangaroos are just deer that went to jail. Yeah, dude, they're like it's kind of like Pokemon, right? You got deer as the base evolution, then kangaroos are just evolved deer. That's all it is. Bigger, stronger, scarier.
I saw a reel the other day. Had to have been in Australia because dude was on like a street. There's a kangaroo, and he's got his hand on its head, pushed it away, and the thing's trying to kick him. He's like, see, can't kick me. Fuck that.
Kangaroos are wild, man. I don't know.
They are. They're something else.
Alabama, it's illegal to wear a fake mustache in church that makes people laugh. And you can't drive
blindfolded. Oh my God.
I mean, Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last, right? Sometimes you need to drive blindfolded. Get rid of the fear. Feel the car. Get rid of the fear. Don't let the fear control you, right? Damn. See, so after reading Cousin Jeannie's comment, like I'm about to get to the crazy part of the episode since we're getting close to that hour. And those are fun. But I'll wait for Aaron to find his kangaroo picture.
I sent it.
Okay. Because that does sound cool. Like I'm sure Alex would absolutely love to do that.
It was cool for 10 minutes. It was a good time. I mean, for $10 for a half an hour, it was cool to hang out with them.
Yeah, that's not bad. $10 for half an hour. My mom got to before she passed, she got to go hang out with dolphins. So that was pretty neat.
The bouncing pickle has returned.
Yes, a lot of people like that law. That's Justin's favorite. Can't serve.
No, it's just the first one I saw.
That's why it's your favorite. Just ride with it, baby. Ride with it. All right. So now we're gonna get into the dirty part because I want to get there. I want to get there because it's fun. We'll keep it a little tame though. But the first one that kind of makes me snicker is that in San Francisco, there's a law stating that giving or receiving oral sex is illegal.
Can you state the city again?
San Francisco. In San Francisco, it's illegal.
Well,
how did that happen?
So I'm gonna. It's funny how yours is close to mine. because this is Maryland. And it's
Careful, careful. It's not legal.
it's a little more it's a little more specific, and it says all forms of oral sex are illegal in Maryland, either with people or animals.
So put that peanut butter jar away, baby. Put it away.
God.
Don't go fishing.
No. Oh no. Oh, see, Chris found the moose in a plain one too.
It's illegal to mispronounce the name of the state, Arkansas.
Yes, it has to be Arkansas. What was the other crazy one I found? In Delaware, it's against the law for a pawnbroker to accept an artificial limb or wheelchair as payment. It's a $10,000 fine.
Neat. But again, this is like with all these laws, something had to have happened where they're like, nope, don't like that.
Yep.
Nope, not going to happen again. We're going to nip that in the bud right here, right now. Like in Atlanta, Georgia, don't know if you know this, there's a law stating that a man cannot be on another man's back. Yep. So does that cover piggyback rides too? No piggyback rides? No chicken fights in the pool? Or does that count as shoulders and not the back?
That's a good question.
So you got to be able to tell you got to be able to draw that line somewhere. It's got to be drawn. Wait, what, Chris? I wonder what happened with the oral sex one, Alexander says. Seriously, there are a lot of states that it's illegal to perform oral sex in. A lot. What is it? 14, 15, 19. 19 out of the 50 states, it's illegal. Those are sad states, man. I don't want to live there. Sorry. You can't send unsolicited pizza. Is that what it is? Yeah, unsolicited pizza in Louisiana. Don't try to send a surprise pizza. You'll have to pay heavily for this appalling gesture. That's crazy. Send me a pizza. I want it. As long as it's as long as pizza means pizza, then I want that. Send me a pizza all day long. I'm cool with it. Huh. Ooh, I got a good one. You ready? This is a good one. It's interesting. And I want to know why the one's allowed and the others not. Okay. It says Kansas has a specific, yet still very strange law pertaining to anal sex. Apparently, it's illegal. However, you are allowed to penetrate using a finger. A finger. And the maximum sentence for this, if you do, perform anal sex, is 6 months in prison. 6 months. So basically, they're rewarding you, I guess. They're sending you to prison for this. Justin's dead. Yeah. How do you get caught and what actually happens? Yeah, like, do they have a task force for this? Like, are flies actually like little drones, little robots? And they're just keeping an eye on all of us?
That's weird. That's very strange to think about. I don't know.
Or is this something that, if you're doing this with your significant other and they get pissed off at you, they can call it in or something like that? I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Alex said the same thing. What are you Jesus courting me for? What did I do?
Yeah. What happened?
Let's see. Oh, on top of that, Kansas law, until the Supreme Court overruled this law in 2003, it was a misdemeanor for two men to engage in either oral or anal sex. The same law did not apply to women engaging in the same activity. Prejudiced. That's just prejudiced.
A dude definitely wrote that law.
That's a true story.
Alex, I'm not wrong, though. I'm not wrong. That is like rewarding the act, is it not? You guys need to do a deep dive and find an incident that happened and what came of it. Like to see who actually was charged with this crime.
Alexandra, I can pretty much tell you anything that goes deep, something usually comes out of it. Or
generally. Maybe we should make
goes
a
Justin.
Rated X logo too. In Kentucky, a woman cannot marry the same man 4 times. If she didn't learn the first 3 times with that one cousin. God damn it.
Oh my god.
That one's weird. That one doesn't make sense. Adultery laws. Ooh, now we're getting to the good stuff.
Wrong wording. Hey, it happens.
Oh.
You're not going to get past me with this stuff.
Arizona law has decided that no one household needs to own more than 2 dildos. Any more than that in one house is against the law, regardless of the reason you have them. Regardless of the reason.
Wow.
Doesn't matter if you want variety. Doesn't matter if you have a roommate and you each have your own. No. Doesn't matter. You share one. That's it. Make sure you're scrubbing it. I don't know. Well, in Dallas, Texas, you can own as many as you want, as long as they're not the realistic ones. You cannot own realistic ones in Dallas, Texas.
I'm gonna send a task force out and check your drawers.
Right. Have yourself.
Well, if you're not allowed to own
get
them,
to it.
means the stores can't sell them.
Well, that's another good question. Can they? Is it kind of like
No,
a
because
firework?
at that point the store owns them.
But it's not a house, it's a business. They have to have different rules. It's kind of like a fireworks stand, right? So people can come in from out of state and buy them. Yeah. Does that make
that's
sense?
all
Does that
different
work?
now too, because you can buy them. You just need a permit to shoot them now. It's a whole big hullabaloo.
Dildos?
Fireworks you're talking about.
Oh. Okay.
Corey, I don't know what you do with a dildo in your house, but if you start shooting dildos.
God.
I think I heard someone laugh downstairs.
Alex is probably dying. She's probably ready to kill us right about now.
She's probably mortified. Her face is probably beet red. Ames, Iowa. It's illegal for hubbies to have more than 3 gulps of beer when they're in bed with their wives. What?
That was written by a woman.
What? Wisconsin, it's against the law for a man to shoot off his gun when his girlfriend has had an orgasm. That calls
What
for
about his
celebration. Ooh, good one.
What guns
Let her have that moment.
What guns he talking about?
Bam, baby.
They kind of go hand in hand.
What? Okay, so Las Vegas is crazy and shit, right? They allow pretty much everything, including prostitution. But it says Nevada does not allow the sale of sex toys. They don't mention it being illegal to own them, just to sell them.
Because the live sex toys are for rent on the outskirts of the city.
True. And yep. Okay. I get it. Boom goes the dynamite. Yeah.
It's not illegal in this, except in the city limits.
Utah considers masturbation a form of sodomy, and anyone caught in the act can be sentenced to prison. We've got a former Ute with us. Wonder if he's ever heard that law. No, probably not. There's a lot of crazy ones. Well,
He's just hiding
how many?
there.
He's probably mortified too. He's probably like, what the fuck have we gotten into?
He's not even acknowledging our presence right now.
The slow
Jared's
blink.
mad.
Listen, the slow blinks are definitely acknowledging. They're definitely acknowledging.
Justin,
Wyoming, you're not allowed to have sex while standing inside a store's walk-in meat freezer. Well, I hope not. I wonder if we're still live everywhere.
it still says end stream, so we're good.
We're good. We should probably get to that point, shouldn't we?
Well, Justin just gave us a good segue. This is probably
Okay,
not,
perfect.
This is probably not the best time to talk about this, but Justin just said 4 Jared's mad. Justin, why don't you tell him about the 4 Jared's mads and what that was alluding to?
Why am I explaining this?
You brought it up, bro.
I'm not the explainer of the group.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Well, that
What
doesn't
is
work
it? What can
ever.
they do? Where can they find it?
What are we finding?
4 Jared's mads.
So our dumbasses did a Christmas album, which is available on the website, whatever the hell it is, ndtpodcast.com.
.com. You're coming
Good
along
boy.
nicely.
I know. Thanks.
Go to our shop. All the songs are for sale for digital download. $5 for the entire album. All the proceeds go to benefit the holiday toy drive put on by the Zipper Junction Project.
Yep.
We've
For a
sold
good
2
cause.
copies. 2 copies so far. Let's get those sales
We
moving.
gotta, those are rookie
We
numbers.
wanna
We gotta
go
pump those
aluminum.
numbers up, baby.
25 copies. We're aluminum.
Yeah.
May or may not have the start of the aluminum record.
It's totally worth it. You know, we had a lot of fun with the project. It's meant to be all in good fun. We're not here claiming to be professional singers, but we did enjoy ourselves. We had a great time, and I think it sounds pretty damn decent. I think we did a good job.
What'd she have to say? Besides, you guys are idiots.
Her and her friend, I just kept looking in the mirror, and they were both like,
This is bad.
but no, they liked yours. And then at the end, they were like, it wasn't bad.
My favorite one's the 12 days. That was so much fun to record.
Mine too. I loved that
It
one.
really is.
I told them they were shocked we did that in one take.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked.
We had so much fun doing it. There was no point in doing it again.
Yeah. Listen, it didn't need to be perfect, but it was perfect. So, we nailed it.
Yep.
It was perfectly imperfect.
Exactly. The other thing we have going on, we still have it going on through December 30th. We have that Derek Jeter signed baseball. It's authenticated between 95 and 97. Could very well be a Derek Jeter rookie ball. That is up for auction on our website as well. You can go up, you can place your bids on it. I think the current bid stands at $175. But yeah, so if you want to get on the website and check that out and place your bids, it's an awesome piece of memorabilia. So make sure you hit that up too.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yep. All right. Anything else before we head out for the night?
Jared just put private chat. The current bid is 200.
200 is the current bid.
Good shit. No, I
right.
think we're good.
Anything else?
Tomorrow
All right.
night, wrestling show. Justin and I will figure out a time because Justin's working. It might be a little bit later of a start, but we'll put a post up and let you guys know what time it's going to be. But we'll be tomorrow night.
Yep.
Sweet. Sounds good. All right. Until next time, everybody, thanks for joining us, and we will see you all
Later.
Later.